Hello everyone, this is Ava from Soul GPS. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you from Vancouver, a place I stopped by with a friend of mine on my way to Thailand to a retreat where I'll be in the next month or so. So I'm going to be coming to you with videos from there. Meanwhile, I wanted to come to you with a short, quick, but nevertheless pretty deep and important message that I've been mulling over the last day or so. And that is the message of self-responsibility and moving beyond victimhood, moving beyond all of those initial stages post-abuse towards a period of self-realization, living your dreams, and most importantly, self-empowerment. So the question is, what does it mean to be self-responsible? Self-responsibility is kind of like this pivot point from where you're looking primarily at what the abuser did to you to where it is that perhaps your own personality, your own training, right? We're talking a lot about codependency training here that we have learned oftentimes in childhood or from other people who have expected a certain behavior. And I think that personally, when we operate from more unconscious patterns in the initial stages of realizing, that there's something wrong, we're starting to notice that in the relationship, whether it is a familiar relationship or romantic relationships, intuition is starting to scream, it's trying to tell you that something's off, there's a need to investigate. So prior to that awareness, there needs to be self-forgiveness, because for the most part, we're operating out of a lot of unconscious patterns. But the moment that you do realize what's been going on and you're able to kind of turn the mirror around and look at yourself and where you have enabled this abuse, that's a point of empowerment. And that is the stage in which you're moving from purely survivor, right? After maybe you have gone no contact, you have already made those early choices that are pivotal in your healing journey, to the point of, where is it that I have played a role? Because let's be honest, we all in a large way operate out of unconscious patterns. If we had to be conscious of every single choice that we make every moment in our lives, we would be thinking 24/7. Every little thing would have to be scrutinized and analyzed, and this is just no way to live, right? So again, we're operating out of patterns. The key is to find the pain points, the areas that have kept us limited in our own self-expression and kept us limited in especially the expression of our own freedom, right? And feeling like you can just be yourself, and changing those. Because once you go to the root patterns that have been sabotaging your lives and you change them, then you begin to find empowerment. And that all comes from self-responsibility. So when you're able to really look at that and change that, one step at a time, one day at a time, start to make choices. I talk a lot about the future, right? Doing new things, building new neural pathways in your mind. So how do you make that leap? And I found for myself that a lot of it comes from action, right? So it's a change of mindset on one level, but on another level, it's a different way of living. And you can come at it from two different points. You can work on yourself internally and do it all through mindfulness. I find that to take a little bit more time. But what I find to have worked for me actually was to just start taking new action and start doing new things, start looking into the future. So perhaps there's something you've always wanted to do, but you haven't yet done that, or perhaps there's a new place you wanted to visit. Again, I talk about that a lot in my videos, but it's really important. It's a really key thing in your healing. So when you do that, you begin to move from the victimhood and mulling over, what has happened to you and the abuse, towards constructing your future, constructing your new life. And that is a form of self-responsibility, because the abuser isn't there anymore. This is all about you. It's all about your dreams and about all the new people that are going to show up on your path once you change those core patterns. So I wish that for you. If you have any questions, leave them down below. All your comments are always welcome. I find that a lot of other viewers really take great advantage out of the conversations and dialogue that takes place down there. And if you find yourself being in initial stages post-breakup or post-realization, you can check out my free program that's on my website, which is mysoulgps.org. The links are going to be down below. Meanwhile, I just want to send you best greetings from Vancouver, and I look forward to coming to you from a more tropical place soon enough. And I will meet you in the comments in the forums. Take care, and remember to always let your inner compass guide you. Bye-bye.